But yeah, this is just here we go. Okay, cool. We're recording now. But yeah, tonight we are just going to kind of chat a little bit about um after our cleanse, and not just after the cleanse, but like kind of what it does after our cleanse, or what it does for us, right, and what we should also do. So, I want to definitely leave this open for questions throughout the time. So just come live or chat in your questions. But yeah, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I am super excited. And if you guys watched my video this morning, so we had 5 days left now. When we wake up tomorrow, we only have 4 days left, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So super excited for anyone that's made changes for this amount of time. And like I said, that's that willpower. And Pam, maybe when you go back to eat pretzels, you've given up pretzels. I don't know, I'm someone that'll have like 2 or 3 handfuls or something, and maybe you'll just have one or a couple of them now because, right, you haven't. So that's a really awesome change. So after, if you're definitely fully doing the cleanse, right? Like I know Crystal, you guys are doing it, doing amazing. I know you're fully doing it. Is Tony still doing it? I want to know, yeah, is Tony still doing it? Is he stick with it, right? But I have been, good job, girl. Awesome. Good job, guys. So proud. They said, yes, they're still doing it. So now what you don't want to do is like the day 29, you don't want to go and eat all like gluten and all dairy and things like that. And you don't want to overeat yourself because you're really just you're gonna make yourself sick because you've been doing so good for this long. Not saying that you can't have certain things the next day, but take it kind of easy and slow. So the first time I actually did this cleanse, the day after I had eaten, I remember I told you guys I like craved the macaroni and cheese. I craved Easy Mac macaroni and cheese. I even brought like a box to wherever I was going. I was like not home. And I craved it and I was going to make it and I never made it. So that was really awesome because I thought I was going to have it. And so the next day I literally like planned out my like day 29 and I was like, what am I going to have? So I had like oatmeal and a banana for breakfast because banana isn't something that you could have, but it's still a healthy food, and oatmeal is good. But it was like the fast oatmeal. So it was like processed. They couldn't have it, right? So and it's gluten or whatever. But I gluten free. I feel like I've said that for so long that so many times now I'm getting tongue twisted, right? So I had oatmeal, banana, and then for lunch I think I just had like a salad, nothing too crazy, nothing with like dairy or anything in it. And then for dinner I had a gluten-free pizza. And it had cheese on it. So that was like my thing, is I had cheese. And then I actually had a glass of wine that night, which ended up being like a half a glass because I just like took 20, I'm not a big drinker, but I didn't for that long. And I didn't need that much more, right? So, but I didn't want to like make myself sick. And then I slowly started to do this and things. Like I still tried to stick gluten-free and have gluten-free options. Like I was just talking, my family had tacos tonight. Like I made chicken and then I made the chicken wraps for myself, and then tacos I made for them. I was going to have lamb tonight, but I didn't get it at the store. So I ended up making the chicken wraps. But they had tacos, and that's nice because I like I would rather go with like a corn tortilla, or a corn, the corn shell, rather than a flour, which has gluten in it. So there are gluten-free options that I definitely would go towards more. And then I noticed I would add some more dairy. And as I was adding some more dairy, that's when I noticed my heartburn. So that's when I realized, okay, I can either take this medicine that's not helping my gut that I've talked about, or I could minimize my dairy. So those are kind of changes that I made. I switched completely from cow's milk to almond and coconut milk. So whenever I go to the store, we need, I get cow's milk for my family, but I do, my kids will mix it with coconut or with almond milk. So I do that. And then I just have the other ones for myself. And I really am not like a big coffee drinker actually. So that is not an issue. I will have it when I want kind of that flavor. And, I'll usually just use the coconut or almond milk and maybe some stevia to sweeten it up. And so those are the bigger changes I made. And I also started using ghee more rather than like butter or I would use the plant-based butter, like a smart butter, I believe it's called, Smart Start or Smart Butter. It's in my fridge. It's a green, like square container. So these are just some of the things that I have been doing to keep up with that. And it really hasn't been that hard because I've gotten into that habit. So, and then after the second one, I kind of did the same thing. I had like an easier meal the next day and I just added things here and there. So I did, and then when I realized around Christmas time, it's like Christmas and my birthday, I was eating snacks and treats, but, like I said, I wasn't the girl that was going and getting 3 or 4 of each dessert. I was just going to get like 3 or 4 little things, right? So I've seen this progress throughout, right? If you have a goal to do some things, and mine was really to change my habits like forever. Like, I'm not saying I'm not ever gonna eat crappy food. Like, I probably will. I'm just really going to monitor it and make sure that I'm taking supplements so that it doesn't hurt my stomach, because it has before. So I realize that doing this since August, end of July, August, it's been much easier as I'm living this cleaner lifestyle, right? So this is kind of going into the eating cleaner lifestyle. As I'm eating cleaner and living this cleaner lifestyle, when I go off track of it just a little bit, it's not that bad because I'm not going like crazy. For example, if I was to go to McDonald's, I'm probably not going to go to McDonald's, but if I was going to have like a cheeseburger, like whatever, like cheeseburger and fries, and a baked potato, right? And now maybe I would more rather crave like cheeseburger and sweet potato fries and a salad. Like, that is just some things that have changed. Like, that sounds way better to me than the other one, because I just know how I'm going to feel after. So, but I still have those things, right? I just don't have them all the time, and I'm not overeating. So if you really want to see a difference, right, do this and see what changes that you've permanently made. Take note of that, and then take note of that when you want to do the cleanse again. And I don't recommend doing it like right after each other or anything, right? I would just say, do it when you feel. I did it and then I wanted to do it again. So I did it around like Halloween time, and then I did it in the summer, end of the summer, and then I did it around Halloween time. And then I know I talked to people about doing it this time, and I wanted to do it myself again, because what I was noticing was not my gut issues this time. I was noticing my mind was not really where it was, and I didn't want it to get to where my gut was hurting, because as we know, that's like our second mind and they're super connected. So yeah, that is kind of really what this is doing. I lost weight in between some of the cleanses, right? And even when I did go back to like eating some sweets and stuff like around the holidays, I only really gained like maybe a half pound, half pound or a pound back. And, you know, it was easily manageable to get back off. So that is a big thing for me is I've always done things that I've lost weight and then it just doesn't change my habits. I can't be doing, for me, I can't be doing diets and certain programs that aren't helping my mind too, because it's not changing my habits. If you're not changing your habits, it's just like putting a band-aid on something. And then when you take it off, it's going to hurt and you're going to, right? So, I really just feel like doing this, and following these 3 steps of changing your mindset, and doing the cleanse and increasing that Ningxia has really helped. And the changing your mindset is all the time. We're like, we definitely know this. And honestly, I've loved some of the recipes that I still use throughout the week. We've been even talking about like eating healthier as a family, because I've been doing a really good job, or not good as a family, but I think we definitely need to do that. So this was the first cleanse that I involved my family in a bunch of the recipes. Like the kebabs I have before, but this time I involved them in like the spaghetti squash. I even involved my kids in some of the smoothies in the mornings. So that was definitely a plus, right? Getting your family involved. And yesterday, like, it was awesome. We went on a hike to like Dinosaur Ridge, and I don't like get tired anymore that much, right? Like I just used to. Today we shoveled our driveway for like an hour, and I said to Jesse, I was like, dude, a year ago I would have been inside already for like a half hour, not like huffed and puffed. So I've definitely seen how much energy I have. Like I can jump around my kids for more than 30 seconds. I can, you know, play with them and not get tired, and play with them standing up, play with them outside. So just the amount of energy that I've increased is really awesome. So we're still working on ourselves, right? And like I said, we have 5 days left, but that doesn't mean we're not cheering others on. We have some people that are doing the cleanse now. A lot of people just joined. Still looking for 100 members, right? So that I can do a giveaway. And I truly think that it's helped a lot of people, and really me, inspire and just connect, and really motivate each other. I mean, Pam, I don't know if you guys saw what Pam posted today, but that was so funny. It was so funny. It was a picture, it was a video of a woman who was like, it looked like she was like on a diet. So she was like taking a bite of broccoli and then sniffing an Oreo, and then taking a bite of broccoli and sniffing an Oreo. And I'm not kidding. My family we got Papa Murphy's last night because we had a really long day, and I got that for them, but I had leftovers. So I'm heating up my leftovers, and they're sitting there with like cheese bread on the table, and I go over and I was like, oh, I just like smelled the cheese bread. And really, like, I was like, all right, whatever. Like, nah, like, that's good. It was just funny. My husband was like, something's wrong with you. When are you done with this? I'm like, I'm not having pizza next week right away. Maybe a gluten-free one probably. But yeah, it was just really funny. So the group still stays open. I don't post every day, like counting down and things like that, but always feel free to ask questions and things. And just because our cleanse is over as a group on Sunday, we are going to meet next week, and we will, give prizes. Someone's gonna win a pack of Ningxia Red. I'm super excited. So, someone's gonna win a pack of Ningxia Zing. Ningxia Zing, not Ningxia Red. I'm really sorry. Ningxia Zing, the carbonated one. So you'll win a pack of that. And I have some other fun prizes to give away. All right, so I'm going to open up I'm gonna stop this recording, and I'm gonna open